official start. You don't have to start then at 6 a.m. Eastern. I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, we're not starting that.
Sorry, you don't have to start then.
Hello, welcome to another video. But yo, today we have a live event, I think, happening today. I'm not lying, guys. This is actually a really cool event that's happening today. No joke. For the long reminder, thank you. Sorry for the reminder. So we're going to the big screen, I think, with a live event. Here, 1 second, I'll be right back. Let me just fix my screen. My streaming setup. I'm fixing my streaming setup, which is easy to fix. So, sorry about that. The event must be starting very soon. I don't know if it's even happening right now, but make sure to say hi if you are in. Alright, let's move on to the live event. Oh, it was good, Nathan. Today. Good, well that's fantastic.
When I do my job, I'm good.
Hey. Cool. Alright, yes. The event is happening in 1 minute, so let's go.
50 sounds good.
So let's just zoom in for you guys. So, yeah, the event's happening in 1 minute. We're gonna probably get like the perfect view.
Max was like, what, my one smart goal is 50 miles a month. Not how I'm doing it today.
That's why I think 35 is actually more better.
Alright, so let's just wait for that event to start.
You had to push it because you had to do some of those 2 rides a day.
I can't be dancing part of it. That's just sad.
Oh yeah, I was just like getting my number.
Alright, the event's happening in 24 seconds, so can't wait for the event to start today. If you are in here, subscribe and just turn on post notifications and say hi. Alright, so I think we're gonna get a good view of this today. No joke, this is probably gonna be like the best event. I had a reminder set up for you guys. Just for you guys. No joke. Because I know what you guys do.
You can still do the on-demand classes.
Alright, 16 seconds. Alright, let's go. This is actually a really cool event. 10, 9. Okay, we have the big countdown ready for everybody to see. I wish we didn't have a stream delay. I think we might have a stream delay. Alright, let's go. I can't wait. Let me turn up my...
It takes a while to get up there. It's like, you know, like it's work. Yeah, like literally.
I was thinking.
It is fun.
It doesn't like
I'll be right back.
adjust the thing, doesn't it?
To athletes and artists, we want to make sure that you use your voice to vote. Voting is your
She'll have it as much as you can go. She can't even like pedal anymore. She'll be like 2 miles in instead of going.
I'm sorry about that.
We have those resources are imperative as we try to change our culture. there's no way that we can talk about hip hop or even the fact that we want to talk about activism, black voter suppression, without bringing in this guy straight from Port Arthur, Texas. We were talking about Bumpy. He is an activist, a scholar, an all-around gentleman. Thank you so much for spending some time with us. Bun, I don't want to start heavy, but I guess I have to because that's where we are in the world today. It's heavy as hell. And when you think about what needs to happen in this country in terms of change, what's the first thing that you think of?
That comes to mind, right? Black people need to be seen as equals in this world. You know, we had to fight just to be recognized as a full citizen in this country and not 3/5.
The world is now seeing what we've known for so long in the culture and in the community. The one way that we can fight is obviously voting. Talk to me about what voting means to you.
I hear people all the time.
Cody, you just ate, really?
Suppress the black vote because they understand the power of the vote. And so it's time that black people collectively also understand the power of their vote. And not just on a national level, because a lot of times we only have this conversation every 4 years. People need to be very much involved in their local politics. They need to understand who their elected officials are, where they stand on issues that affect you. And you need to use your vote to either support the ones that care about you and your condition, or to elect people who do. A newer initiative that we're dealing with is educating felons, right? So in the state of Texas, if you're a felon, right, if you've been to jail or to prison, but you're no longer on probation or parole, you have the right to register to vote. But all over the country, if you're in jail currently, during pre-trial, but you have not been convicted, like you're still in jail waiting for your day in court, you are still eligible to vote.
And you said something so key. They work so hard to hope that we stay uninformed, or more importantly, to suppress the black vote. You could do more than this message that's being sent today about how important voting is. What type of images would you like for people to understand and see when they go to these polls and vote, or when they cast their ballots?
I think one of the things that we all know, you know what I'm saying, for decades, if not centuries in this country, we've seen black people oppressed, we've seen black people attacked. So every time you look back and you see old black and white images of people of color being attacked by guns, people of color being sprayed with hoses, that's what they were fighting for. Back then, they were just fighting for a chance to vote. People like Martin Luther King Jr., people like Malcolm X, these people died to help us be in the position to have the power that we have now, which is to be able to cast a vote and make a decision about the people that have control of our lives. So, I mean, if you in your own community need a reason to vote, look at a person like George Floyd. If the people in your city are not open to police reform, are not open to having a conversation about defunding the police, are not open to issues concerning economic equality, judicial equality, racial equality, right? If they're scared to say Black Lives Matter, you have the power to put people in those positions
Black Lives Matter.
who do believe in racial equality, economic equality, judicial equality, right? Who see us as human beings. And if the people in your community don't feel that way, vote them out. It's that simple. Just vote them out. We don't have enough time to sit around and hope that people change their mind.
They really do.
You added something so important. We have the power. And that is in our vote, and that is with our voice, and that's how we use our voice. I think of where we are right now. People say this is a particular moment, but it is a movement. Not just a moment, it is a movement. Why, in your opinion, was it George Floyd's death? Why was that the chosen brutality for people to say, oh my God, black people are so racist?
I think it's twofold, Carrie. In so many different encounters between people of color and the police, there simply is no proof of what happened in the interaction. And so what happens is, in a court of law, it tends to lean towards the policeman's point of view, right? In this case, we saw very clearly what happened. I think the other thing is, due to the fact that everyone was at home, basically, during this time period in relation to the coronavirus, you couldn't avoid it, right? It was on every television station, it was on every social media platform. Everywhere you turn, you were constantly hit upside the head with this message. You see in the interaction that this man did nothing to deserve what happened.
Yeah, I know.
Like, so well said, because if you think about it, the grand scheme of things, it wasn't worth it, and he didn't have to lose his life. I think that we touched on something that a lot of people talk about, and that is now defunding the police. That has been such a huge conversation, but there's so many misconceptions around defunding and dismantling. If you will, educate the audience.
All right, so most people, when they hear the term defund the police, they tend to think of, oh, they're going to take away our police department. Nothing could be further from the point. Defunding the police means that in certain communities where
This is
people get
actually
hurt,
a really
we
good
have to
message to all of you guys watching right now. This is
now, what
actually
does
a
that
really good
money go
message.
toward? Some of that money tends to be allocated towards riot shield, right? That's what we call it, right? That kind of thing. That's only used against the people that
Really
fund
live.
this budget, right? So why would the people want to supply the police with the means to oppress them? If the police are concerned about the situation in certain communities with a higher crime rate, well, higher crime rates tend to happen in communities where there's not there's not employment opportunities, right? There's not opportunities
It's
for
actually a really
organizing what
cool
they need to do
and
to
a
take care
really
of
good
themselves,
message
right?
too.
If the community has more opportunities for employment, more opportunities for upward mobility, then they tend to be a less of a strain on the government. They tend to have a lower crime rate, and because of that, we'll have less need for the police in those communities.
You are passionate about so many different things in terms of making sure that we are holding our leaders accountable. Talk to me about some of the other projects that you're doing.
Well, right now, obviously, being a part of More Than a Vote is essential. We're dealing with primaries in this country right now, and we just want to educate people. We want to inform people because people are tired, they're angry, they're concerned, and they want information and they want action. And so we want to make sure that we give them the right information and lead them in the right direction. And we thank the people that do not look like us for standing with us right now because it's very important that people who aren't black be involved because the black people that have gotten rid of
I
racism
think
for
it's
the last
a
100 years
really
now.
good
And
live
so I'm trying to
event.
use my voice
A
and my
really good
platform
message, like
just to let
probably the
people
best
know
live
that if they
event
feel like God
of
has
best way.
a number of places they can go to enact
It's
change in their
actually a really
community, people need to know
good
about
live
opportunities.
to
People
you
need to
guys.
be able to know that they have the ability to speak when city council meets, to let them know that that's not the way that they feel their city
Yo,
needs to be
Nathan, please
run.
stop
Those are
spamming.
not the places
We
that
do
they
not
feel the
like
money in
when
their
people
community
spam.
needs to be allocated.
I mean, even a step further, they can run for office in their local community. They can run for positions. Like people act like they can be better than somebody else. If you're upset, it's not hard to get on the school board. It's not hard to be a part of the city council. It really isn't. And depending on how small your town is, you can be a mayor. It's the power is with the people, and we need to just know that that's going to happen.
Absolutely. And it's always been with the people. You know, if you look at Trayvon Martin's mother, Sabrina Fulton, right? She felt that there was a system of racism and a system of oppression that led to her son's
We're
death.
gonna be
And so
streaming
what did she do? She ran
streaming
for city
all of
council and
these.
she was elected to city council.
That
Our
happened.
own former president, 44, Barack Obama, right? Started in his community as an activist, ran for that elected position, became senator, ran for another elected position, and became president of the United States. So don't think that you can't make a difference. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a lot of money. You don't need a lot of power. Your voice is enough to make a difference.
Amen. I feel like I need to go and run for something. You gave me a rousing speech there, sir. I hear you loud and clear.
Think everybody
My
who's watching
gratitude
that.
to you but I have to ask you, as a black man, how are you doing? Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm good. I have a very strong relationship with God, so prayer definitely works for me. I have children and grandchildren who are watching me, who are encouraged by what I do, and they're proud of me right now, you know, and that's really what matters, you know. The change starts at home, you know, so as long as you have a support system that believes in what you're doing and supports
This
you in
is
what
the
you're doing,
best
you have
event like
every
I've
reason
ever
to
been
go
in.
out
This
there
is
and
like the
fight this
best
fight.
live
And for
event
those that
ever.
don't know, I really want you to do a head count. You go to places like morethanavote.org. They have many different places that will encourage you, inform you, and they will put you with groups of people that feel like you that are ready to take action. So no one has to worry about doing anything if they want to do it.
We're stronger together. People have been saying it, but that has much more meaning now that we are in one movement, not just the streets. Bundy, it has been an education. Always a pleasure. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Keep fighting.
Keep up the good fight.
Yo, really good.
So our next guest, I have to admit, I'm a fan, but there are so many different people that we could talk to, and I thought it was so imperative that we speak to her. You know her as Molly on the huge, successful show on CNN, HBO's Insecure. She also has a comedy special called Unapologetically Hers, and she's an amazing podcaster. Let's welcome in Yvonne Hodgie, everyone. You have such a curious way candy, right? The humor and the
Yeah.
healing. You bring all of that to your space. And right now, as you look across this country and how everyone is so broken and so upset. If it's not social injustice, it's the pandemic, it's depression, it's unemployment, the list goes on and on. How are you doing, quite frankly?
I am, I'm rediscovering self in a way that is hard but necessary, that will lead to ultimate joy. I know it sounds like a lot, but no, I think I personally think that God put all of us on a global timeout. Like we just, America hasn't done as good as other people when it comes to timeouts, because everyone else is out playing at recess, and we're still in the principal's office hoping and wishing we can come out. But I think that if we settle into the timeout and really learn the lesson that we're supposed to learn from this season, I think we'll emerge better. We'll learn how to play well with others in more ways than one. And so personally for me, I'm taking this time to learn me in a new way. I feel like I'm being ushered into a new season, and I'm getting still, because sometimes the busy confounds the work that we're. I thought I was gonna be able to rest like everybody else, and God's like, "Nah, we got work to do."
You know what? And I think that's what everybody is saying about 2020. It's demanding that we be better. And you said it's a global timeout. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, it's like everyone sit down, be humble, to quote the great prophet Kendrick Lamar. But like, no, seriously, sit down and let's reevaluate some things. Let us unearth and shake up the things that we have been trying to hide within ourselves, within our nation. I think America is going through an unraveling right now, a much needed, a much necessary one. And I think all eyes on us, right? There is no, oh, I was on the subway for an hour, so I didn't miss that thing that happened. No,